Hello everybody, welcome back. Martin here. We're back in our Colombian house and it's quite an exciting day today because we're having air conditioning installed. The downstairs is fairly fresh because we have a lot of through draft and it's quite habitable down here, but upstairs can be a bit warm at times, so I'll take you through it throughout the day and see how we get on. Okay, it's all quite busy at the moment. We've got two trades actually. We've got the team who are putting in the air conditioning and the electricians have turned up as well because they've got to put two new supplies in for the compressors. So let's go and have a look around now, eh? I won't get in his way, so I'll go this way. Typical Colombian panel here with the we've got three phases here, 3 times 110. So they're going to put two new MCBs in to give us 220 volts. They're going to put it appears to be 2-phase we're going to have, which I believe is common in USA. I don't know. Anyway, here's the guys. We're just going to put the runs in. Everything's in tubes here. I don't know if you can see, but there's everything's in conduits. So they're going to try and find. See, there's one up there. I don't know if you can see. It's a bit dark here. There's one up. They're going to try and put the cables down somewhere. I don't know. I think the pipes go along there, and I think they've worked out it comes out there. So they've got a little fish there, a little wire, and that's going down just now, I think. Hopefully it's going to come up here. So they're going to put the wire down there and pull it with the earth wire from here, and hopefully it comes out. Oh yeah, it's going now. It's going much easier now.
¿Sabes qué necesitamos? Vaselina, yo creo.
Un lubricante.
Sí. Hágale. Ya salió.
Whoosh. Okay, so there it is. That was the worst part of it, actually, getting that steel cable, that pull cable through. But here we are. Okay, let's go upstairs and have a look, see what's happening up there.
Lo que estaba mirando.
Ahí arriba, hay una. Hay una de vidrio. Hay una de vidrio.
So that's the bracket, and that's going to go up into the loft space. And then it's going to go all the way to the back of the house, all the way through there. I'm trying not to get in their way too much. So we've got another hole here for something, I'm not sure quite what yet. Got a couple of these light fittings down, but also we've got access to the loft space here. So this is the inverter which makes the cold air, and there's several connections here. We've got the two copper connections here, which is the feed and return for the compressed gas. We've got an electrical connection, 240 volts, and we've also got a drain, because part of the process of central heating air conditioning is that it also produces quite a bit of water. If you've ever seen a Calor gas bottle in use, it's usually got a layer of ice halfway up it. So that ice effectively in here is what melts and then comes down the tube. So we're just trying to work out how to get the drain fitted into the house without actually showing.
Así sí aguanta que me traigan para varios aires. Eso le brindan a uno de todo, bueno.
No, yo sé porque.
Y ve, ahora ya vamos a ser famosos por
Yo sé que
YouTube.
yo sé que es trabajar, yo sé que trabajo.
Él será muy famoso esta noche.
Nos vamos a estar por YouTube, su marido.
So, good progress actually, because we've now got the 4 cables here, which are, we've got 2 separate circuits, like that. So, we've got 2 lives here, 2 lives there. And the earth is the little green one in there. I'm not going to go and touch any of that because all that is live still. I don't know how they can work on it live like that. Anyway, that goes down there, under the floor somewhere, comes back out here. So he's got his 4 blue lives there. And then what we're going to do now,
No.
the other chap is over there at the front. And he's trying to bring the mouse, the wire, along to here. So after a lot of messing about, we've got the cable from just the other side of there
Poquito. Ya, él
over
ahí.
to here, and that's now before going upstairs. So after a lot of effort and toing and froing, we've now got these cables here going all the way out to the front here, which they arrive here, and then these will be joined onto here, and these are the ones that go upstairs. So let's go and have a look and see where they go upstairs, and check out what else is happening with the other team. So here we are, those cables that they pulled upstairs actually came out in that green cable, that green conduit up there. So we've just broken into the cable, into the conduit, so that we can move these cables elsewhere. So that really is the worst part of it over. So that's them for the electricians. Let's go and have a look at the other guys. Nothing more happening in there. That. We've now got one mounted here. Permission? Gracias. Gracias, gracias. So we've now got the inverter mounted, and they're just putting a channel in the wall here for the copper pipes to go out to there. So it's all a bit of a mess at the moment. It's a total mess, but it's coming on nicely. So these 4 cables that came up from downstairs, 2 of them are going to go in this conduit here, all the way back to the compressor out there, and the other 2 are going to go forwards up in the ceiling and come out in that hole there. And as you know, an army marches on its stomach, so Mrs. here is making lunch for them. ¿Qué estás haciendo por el almuerzo?
Frijoles.
Frijoles?
Arroz, ensalada, plátano frito. La proteína no sé.
So she's making beans, which are in here in the pressure cooker. Rice, salad, that's a bit of garlic she's making at the moment.
Ajo.
And this is the salad. So we'll catch up with her in a minute and see what's happening. Let's go upstairs and have a look, alright? Ciao for bye! ¿Cómo sigue el almuerzo, amor?
Condimentando.
Me gusta. And we've got a guy here measuring up for the positions for the compressors. Let's have a look.
No muestre esto. Ay, no.
And right here. Ooh.
Ay, amor, no vamos a mostrar eso.
So in this bedroom, the front room, we've now got the conduit as far as here and the two cables for the two lives. So they're finished there as far as we go for now. And we've got some conduit here. These conduits here are going to go from there all the way to the end. Are going to go from there all the way back to the back of the house. It's all a bit busy in there at the moment, so we can't really get in their way for a minute, but we'll leave them to it.
Llegó. Llegó.
No hay internet, no.
No, allá. No mames, yo sin internet.
So he's making up the joins to the 4 cables that he's just put in true USA style, so they twist them together.
Pues porque tiene que pasar la tubería. Es que la tubería del cuarto de Valentina tiene que
Es que ella es para el aseo, es cosa. Mira. Tu esposo filmándome allá y se me agarró las mechas.
So unfortunately, that pipe there just wasn't long enough to reach down to the unions there. So we're just going to add a little bit on.
No, pero pásame los
It's a little flaring tool we've got in the drill. So what they're doing now is evacuating the air out of the system with a little vacuum pump. Because you can't have any air, it has to be complete vacuum, and then that's replaced by the refrigerant gas. So let's have a look and see if we can see. There's two gauges here. Two gauges that tell you when there's sufficient vacuum. Should take about 20 minutes to half an hour, I think.
De izquierda a derecha, negro, azul, marrón y verde.
So I'll get back to you when that's done, okay? So that's it, all done. All the connections, we've just got to test it now.
Una pequeñita. Sí, ya la compré yo. Yo pensé que esa era, estaba encima de la caja. Sí. Yo pensé que era su mamá y se la coloqué afuera.
We're just trying to find some batteries to put in the remote control so we can actually start it now. Okay, so I'll get back to you in a minute. So they're just putting together some of the longer runs here because one of the runs has to go from the front of the house to the back of the house, and it's a long way. So I think what they've got to do is make up a bundle of the two pipes and the communication cable between the compressor and the inverter, and then wrap them in insulation like these here, like this one, and then wrap all three together in a bundle with this special tape that they use. Okay, so here's what they've made. They've got the two pipes and the communication cable and all the insulation together now. So that's on its way out the back there, and it's going to go up through a hole in the wall and eventually through the void in the ceiling and all the way back to the front of the house. And it is, I think it's 35 feet long.
Ahí están las escaleras.
Sí, tiene las escaleras que suba bien allá.
La azul.
Si quiere, Willy,
meta las dos manos y hace esto un poquitico. Cuádrese bien la escalera, yo lo hago como muy alejado del hueco, lo hago como por allá atrás de la cama.
You got one here
Espera un momentico ahí.
and one hole here,
Un momentico que aquí toca meterla por el
and
techo.
they're trying to pull the whole thing through above the ceiling, which is not easy.
¿Le cabe el brazo allá, papi?
Sí,
Ahí, póngale cuidado, papi.
Ah.
Ahí en la punta trate como enderezarla, que ella trate, que se le vaya, trate de ir derecho.
Claro.
¿Oís? ¿Oís? Ya avisa. Hágale.
Espera un momentico. Espera.
So we got
Uno, dos, tres.
it's coming up out there. It's coming up through that hole.
Otro.
1, 2, 3, hágale.
They've got to just kind of shuffle it along bit by bit. And there's another guy down there in that hole. So it's a bit of a shuffling job, back and forwards with the step ladders. Because it's coming up through here in a big curve, and then they've got to straighten it out so it goes along the wall there. I've learned a few swear words. But we're nearly there. We're out in the hallway now. I'm not going to get involved, but they're out in the hallway now. And we've just got to get to the last 6 or 8 feet, I think. But it is quite tight. You see? Coming up round that corner there. See, just there, that corner. It's sticking on that corner all the time. There we are. The pipework neatened up quite nicely. And that was quite an effort to get those that last pipe in, the second pipe, which was 10.5 meters, I think it was 36 feet or something like that, all the way from that compressor at the bottom all the way to the front of the house through the roof space basically. So that was hard work. They're just having to tidy up now. There's tools everywhere, equipment everywhere. So they're having to tidy up now. And that's it. We're going to have a nice cool evening tonight upstairs. It should be quite nice for a change. The main thing is the front bedroom will be a whole lot cooler because that gets the sun for quite a number of hours during the morning, and it gets so hot in there you can't sleep in there hardly. And that's the granddaughter's bedroom, so it should be quite nice and cozy now. Well, sorry, not cozy. It should be quite nice and cool now, quite fresh. So there we are. Hope you enjoyed this. It was a bit of a trial. It's 2 days of absolute disruption around the house. There's loads of holes, which they're going to holes in the ceiling, in the plasterboard that they're going to tidy up. But that's it. Okay, so hope you enjoyed that. Take care.